Troubleshooting emotion regulation skills helps you figure out why a skill isn't working. When you are learning many new skills, it is easy to confuse them or forget how to practice them. Reviewing emotion regulation skills can also be helpful. In order to manage really difficult emotions when one or more emotion regulation skill does not seem to work, it is important not to give up on the skills. Instead, try to troubleshoot how they are being applied. When skills aren't working, ask, am I biologically more vulnerable? Are temporary changes in biology, such as physical illness, your menstrual cycle, too little or too much food, effects of mood-altering drugs or alcohol, too little or too much sleep, too little exercise or over-exercise, or some other biological imbalance caused by a mental disorder affecting you? When skills aren't working, ask yourself, did I use my skills correctly? Pay attention to the steps of each of your emotional regulation skills. See if you do them as they were meant to be done. If you're having trouble figuring out how to use the skills as they were meant to be used, get some coaching on how to use the skills and how to select the skills likely to be the most effective. When skills aren't working, ask, is my environment reinforcing intense emotionality? If you've tried everything else to change your emotion and nothing has worked, and it is reasonable to suspect that your emotions are giving you some hidden benefit outside of your awareness, something might be reinforcing your emotions. When skills aren't working, ask yourself, am I putting in the time and effort that regulating my emotions will take? Do a pros and cons. Practice radical acceptance and willingness skills. Again, these are distress tolerance skills that will be learned in module number 5. Practice the mindfulness skills of participating and effectiveness, which you can review back in module number 2. When skills aren't working, ask, am I too upset to use complicated skills? Trying complicated skills when you're at your skills breakdown point can lead to intense frustration and eventually giving up on skills altogether. You may be so far into emotion mind that you don't even know that you hit your skills breakdown point. The secret is to practice your most important skills intensely when you're not in emotion mind. Sometimes, even when you've practiced the skills, your skills simply don't work. When this happens, try these steps. If the problem can be easily solved now, then immediately begin problem solving. If the problem cannot be solved now and you're worrying about it, practice mindfulness of current emotions. Worries are often your mind's way of trying to escape from painful emotional sensations. Escape, however, often does not work. It is hard to escape your own self. It may be paradoxical, but it appears to be true that if you simply focus your mind on experiencing your sensations, neither trying to suppress them or enlarge them, they will start to fade away before too long. Watch and see how long it takes for intensity to go away or to go down. Pay attention to which physical sensations you are actually feeling. Focus on physical sensations and non-emotional thoughts or images if the emotion intensity is too high for you to think straight or to use any skills. Then use the tip and crisis survival skills that we will be learning in your distress tolerance module next in the course. Lastly, when skills aren't working, ask, are emotional myths getting in the way? Are you being judgmental about your emotions, or do you believe that your emotions are who you are? Check the facts. Challenge the myth and practice thinking non-judgmentally. The fourth special skill in managing really difficult emotions is reviewing your skills of emotion regulation. Modifying any part of the emotion system will have an effect on the emotion. Specific DBT emotion regulation, mindfulness, and distress tolerance skills are aimed at specific components of emotions.